This is my project. I did something very cool. I also love, I was going to say cheesecake, but that would be a lie. But I think in life, you have to just trust your gut when you want to say something. Like, I like cheesecake. And don't second guess yourself, even if you think it's bad. You can like cheesecake, even if you don't really like it as much as you think you did. So in this film, something that I want to make sure that happens is I want my audience to understand that whatever I film is not something to be taken seriously, and it's not something to be taken unseriously, and something that I want to enjoy is the little moments of the popcorn and the hand holding and the tears and all the in between when it comes to watching a video or a film or any sort of media, because it's in those moments that we all get to experience something in the same room, in the same way. But what's beautiful is that we get to all experience it internally different. Externally, we're experiencing it the same, but internally, we're not. And I think that's something that is so cool. Yeah, but I also want to emphasize that when we are together, we create something that is sacred. And in togetherness, we create a fortress. Yeah, when we're together, we create a fortress, a bond that transcends the physical. And by that, I mean, bonds are never, there's evidence of bonds, but bonds themselves cannot be seen. It is metaphysical. It's the soul. It's the connection of souls in general just cannot be seen. There's evidence of it, and I think this film is the evidence of the connections of souls and the human spirit. And I'm not sure if there's a distinct differentiation between souls and human spirit, but for right now, I'd say they are the same. But I think that the human soul, the soul itself, is breath, and the human spirit is the expression of soul, or the human soul, and the internal feeling. And soul is just automatic, but human spirit is sometimes spirit is not automatic, I don't think. And with that, all humans have like a different level of consciousness and a different level of empathy, a different level of opportunities to experience these things, or capacity to experience these things within themselves. And I think that's okay. I think that's a brilliant thing. I think that's beautiful. And if someone falls in love like 17 million times a year, and someone falls in love has only fallen in love once, and I think they're both beautiful because they both experience something unique. But at the same time, there's also something so divinely similar that can intertwine them with someone else. And I think it's complex because there's difference and there's similarities, and things are the same and they're so different, and they can never be together, but they have always been together. And these, like, our world we live in is like an oxymoron in itself, and that's like always contradicting. But when we look deeper into ourselves, we find that nothing really, sometimes the things that we think matter the most are not the things that matter the most. And sometimes we don't put any significance to, those are the things that matter. Those are the things that are significant. And is all of this subjective? I think it's only subjective to a certain point, to a certain extent. And to that, I'd say live your truth. Live your truth to the best way you can, but also live a truth where you are being the best in yourself that you can be on this earth. Don't be a burden. Don't be a hindrance. Don't be a source of disruption or chaos or any negative experiences for anyone else. Be yourself, but be a positive force, and allow that force to be transformative. Allow that force to be pliable into something better, something that is ever evolving and transforming. And I think that's something that we all must strive to do. At least start that first step of saying that this is not the first step and this is not the end. That the end is only when you breathe your last breath.